All you need to get started is a pencil, an eraser and a piece of paper. Make sure you have some scrap paper underneath so the ink doesn't stain the table when you're colouring later on. I'm going to speed through the sketching part here and talk you through it, but I'll show you the outlining in real time later on. So if you want to skip forward to that bit, that's fine. There's no rules here, it's all just doodling fun. Begin by lightly sketching out the main shapes of the bunny's face. Then add in the head and finish the head off with the ears. It's okay to use an eraser to remove any mistakes. Move on to the body, front legs and feet. Now you're ready to outline. Rub out the pencil marks when the ink is completely dry before colouring in. But for a tidier drawing you can trace over the image again on another piece of paper instead of erasing, just like I'm doing here, and use a black Sharpie pen to outline. Don't worry if I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video to catch up, but I will freeze frame a few times to help you along the way. Here we go, let's outline our bunnies. Start with the bunny's nose, which is an oval shape with a little V at the bottom. Add a curvy line for the bridge of the bunny's nose. And then a large backwards C for the cheek. At the bottom of the backwards C, a U for his chin, and then a normal C connecting the chin to the nose for the other cheek. Now draw two lines under the nose from the bottom of the V and curl it to the right and then to the left. Draw in the teeth, the funnier the better, and add a line from the bottom of the teeth to the centre to look like there's two big bunny teeth poking out. You've just drawn the bunny's muzzle, good job! Now for the eyes. Draw two upside down letter U's on top of the cheeks, with a semicircle inside each eye. Now add in the pupils with a circle inside each pupil for the highlights. Fill in the pupil, leaving the highlight part white. Draw a line between the eyes to separate them. Draw a straight line from the cheek for the side of the head and a line across for the top of the head. Draw 3 sideways letter V's for a cool hairstyle and a line down to connect the hair to the cheek. For the eyebrows, draw 2 long sideways triangles and you've just finished the bunny's head. Brilliant! Now for the ears. Draw a line that points up, then a long line that curves down. Now come back up, but not all the way. Draw a line a little further down, connecting the ear to the side of the head. Add another line a bit further down, and this makes the inside part of the ear. Oops, I forgot the dots underneath his nose. Draw these in too, but not too many. Now draw the other ear the same as the first one, but feel free to add a few extra folds or tufts of fur so they're not exactly the same. You have just drawn a full bunny's head, that's awesome! Now for the body. Draw 2 lines that curve inwards for the arms and shoulders, and lots of little curvy lines for a fluffy chest underneath the bunny's chin. To draw the feet, make a letter U and a big loop from one side of it to the other. I did add a few lines later on to separate the top part of the paws from the bottom, but you can leave them like this. It's your drawing, you can do whatever you want. Now, Draw 2 more lines like before to finish off the arms, and a line connecting the paws for the bunny's tummy. Now for the bunny's back feet. Draw them in the same way as you've drawn the front feet, but obviously a lot bigger, and facing forward. Inside the foot, draw 3 circles for the toe pads, and a big circle with a point at the bottom for the sole of the bunny's foot. Draw a curvy line from the foot to the shoulder for the bunny's knee. Draw the other knee with an extra line behind it for the bunny's bottom, and add a cute tail in any design you like. Finish off the other foot in the same way. You've just drawn a sitting Easter bunny, fantastic! Now, finish off any missing details. Here I've added a few blades of grass to make it look like he's sitting in a field. Now it's time to colour. You can make the bunny any colour you like, with any pens you like, but I'm using Pro Marker, Prismacolor and Copic markers. I used a Copic Barley Beige number E11 for the nose, foot pads and inside the ears, a Blue Pearl Pro Marker for the fur, a Pro Marker Grass Green colour for the eyes and grass, and a darker green for the shadow. To add more shading, I'm using an N3 Copic Grey and a Copic colourless binder pen to blend. I finished the bunny off with colouring pencils to make him pop off the page. Oops, I almost forgot. You can't have a bunny without whiskers. And we're done. You have just drawn your first Easter bunny. Good job, guys. If your bunny looks a little different, that's great too. The most important thing is that you've had fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more cool drawing tutorials, and I'll see you all again very soon. Happy Easter!